Right now, fuel prices are so high that motorists feel they're being squeezed until the pips squeak. And we've had enough. We're fed up with petitioning Gordon Brown. It's about time the car manufacturers did something about it. Something perhaps like this, Volkswagen's Polo Bluemotion. Volkswagen's Bluemotion concept improves fuel economy in three main areas, mainly lower weight, improved aerodynamics and higher gearing. And the results are impressive to say the least. This car returning 72.4 miles to the gallon. Now when you compare that to the 60.1 miles to the gallon of a standard Polo 1.4 TDI, it's clear that real world savings are available. With its slightly odd looking smoothed off grille, the Bluemotion looks like no other Polo. Now thankfully Volkswagen has resisted the temptation to fit ultra aerodynamic flat plate wheel trims to the wheels, instead opting for these rather smart alloys, though they're rather dwarfed by the bulbous 70 series tyres. The spoiler that hoods the rear window isn't too over the top either. Only those in the know will twig your aversion to filling stations. As far as space and versatility are concerned, there's very little about this Bluemotion that's any different to any other Polo, and that means plenty of head and leg room and a decent amount of luggage capacity. Only the lack of MPV style oddments capacity and storage places everywhere counts as any sort of demerit. Volkswagen has done a little to try to make the Bluemotion desirable in its own right, rather than as a bare pounds, shillings and pence proposition, and it's fairly well equipped. Aside from the smart alloys, there's twin front and side airbags, ABS with brake assist and ISOFIX child seat preparations. Developing an all-new economy diesel engine from scratch would have cost an arm and a leg, so it was lucky that Volkswagen already had an award-winning engine to plumb into the Polo Bluemotion. The 1.4 litre TDI is a 3-cylinder unit that uses a high-pressure direct injection system and develops 80 brake horsepower, and that's a respectable amount of poke for a car that's marketed as an economy special. The Bluemotion will zip to 60 miles an hour in 12.5 seconds on the way to a top speed of 109 miles an hour if you're prepared to adopt caveman throttle tactics. The aerodynamic changes haven't upset the way the car responds, although the low rolling resistance tyres are optimised for fuel economy rather than handling. The best thing about this Polo is that it asks so little of its owner. You don't have to put up with weird engineering solutions or nasty styling. In most respects, it's just another Polo, albeit one with the capacity to drive from London to the south of France on one 45 litre tank full, thanks to that headline 72.4 miles to the gallon economy. Just think of this as a painless way to have a pop back at the Chancellor. I think we can all appreciate that.